Tune in tonight as we cover NSU's homecoming, Christmas lights coming to Natchitoches, the Meat Pie Festival, and more. My name is James Loring.
And my name is Trevor Williams. We've been down the streets gathering stories for you, and we're excited to share them with you right after the break here on NSU TV.
Great idea. But it was up in former mayors. It was actually used
Welcome to the NSU TV newscast. Trevor, what's been going on around campus?
James, we just finished up homecoming week. Did you get to see the parade?
Yes, I was in the parade actually, representing the gentlemen of Pi Kappa Phi, and it for sure lived up to Demon expectations.
When it's homecoming for NSU, Demon spirit is always in the air. And this year's theme for the homecoming parade was Demons Assemble. On Friday night, students, alumni, and community assembled for a homecoming parade of heroic proportions. NSU TV reporter Davion Telsey was on the scene.
Student organizations decorated floats for NSU's 2022 Homecoming Parade, celebrating themes of Marvel superheroes under the banner of Demons Assemble.
It's good to be able to come back to NSU and be the face of the institution as the president. I was an undergrad student here, and I get a chance to see the institution from a different standpoint, and it's good to be the president.
The homecoming king and queen were ready to represent NSU student body and take part in the parade.
It's been just a congratulations, from a lot of people. Just the support system and people just believing in me from day one. So it's been just a recognition of being named homecoming king. That's been really, really exciting.
Yes, I agree with what Ev said, and also just it's a recognition that the students really care about us. So it's just reassuring, and it feels really good that the students chose us to be their king and queen.
While NSU sponsored the parade, the community enjoyed catching candy and taking part in the event.
It's very important that these children come out here and show their spirit for Northwestern and hopefully go out and support Northwestern this weekend and we get a win.
You can feel the energy from the crowd. There's floats, there's candy, and the kids are having a good time.
Students and floats rolled onto Front Street with the superpowers and the spirit of NSU. Assembling for NSU TV News in Homecoming, I'm Davion Telsey.
Homecoming is always a big event on campus. Earlier this semester was another big event when the community took part in officially naming NSU's 20th president. NSU TV News Services student journalist Jordan Johnson was on location for the story.
My pledge to you today is that I will never take the responsibility of serving as president of Northwestern lightly. I am keenly aware that I have been lifted.
With these words, Dr. Marcus Jones officially accepted leadership of Northwestern State University, formally accepting his role as the 20th president.
The thing that I'm proud of probably is going to be just the ability that I've had to work with students and change lives.
Even though Dr. Jones has been president for over a year now, the investiture is held to officially install him as president. We spoke with Dr. Jones earlier this week, and he explained what an investiture entails.
An investiture essentially is the process of bringing in the new president and officially transitioning from the outgoing president to the new president. It's a ceremony that not only celebrates the new president that is coming in, or chancellor, but it also celebrates the institution. So investiture is almost as much about the institution itself as it is about the new leader.
On the day of the event, Dr. Jones was welcomed into the position of president by Mayor of Natchitoches, Ronnie Williams Jr.
NSU stands above the rest when it comes to the warmth and familial love that exudes from this campus.
Prominent members of the community and Governor of Louisiana, John Bell Edwards.
A new president is named and assumes that role at this university, and there have been 20.
This event was not only important for Dr. Jones, but was meaningful for the students as well.
It's very important because it's a rare occasion that as a student you get to see the investiture of a new president. Dr. Jones is our 20th president. I hope that Dr. Jones brings more inclusion to the campus. He already has. He's shed lights to a bunch of different aspects on this campus, for example, international students.
The celebration was not only held on campus, but expanded out to the community.
A workforce development program here at the Ben Johnson Educational Center, and having university students always brings such a great energy to our facility and to the community here in West Natchitoches. We really take pride in wanting to model what good, hardworking citizens can do when they work together.
Community is who we serve and what we do. We try to, we're transforming life and building community in Natchitoches, and we need and always have the support of the university and Dr. Jones.
Willis, while proud to be a student taking part in the event, expressed further inspiration coming from Dr. Jones' presidency.
Dr. Jones being the first African-American president really empowers me because I am an African-American student body president, so I can quite literally just see how he does things and I can learn from him by example, and it's just cool to see it how society is changing and to have somebody of importance to look up to as an African-American myself.
Reporting from Northwestern State University, I am Jordan Johnson.
This semester has seen a lot of action and important stories.
It sure has, James, but there are still more demon tales to tell, and we have those coming up after this break.
Whether it's in the trailer, behind the camera, or on the air, NSU has a place for you. Learn the ins and outs of an ESPN broadcast while getting a full-fledged education in sports media or broadcast journalism. Northwestern State University. New media, journalism, and communication arts. Learn more at nsula.edu/new media.
Welcome back. I Tried was the theme of the evening as the Ben Johnson Educational Center brought the community together for a fundraiser. NSU TV reporter Davion Telsey brings us the story.
I'm here at the I Tried ceremony, celebrating the life of Ben D. Johnson through music, songs, and speeches. The I Tried event, sponsored by the Ben Johnson Educational Center, was an inaugural fundraiser held to raise money for the center's initiatives.
We are a workforce training facility, and this is a community nonprofit that we are giving back to the community in terms of training and growth.
The evening was full of songs, speeches, and multimedia presentations, all talking about the life of Ben Johnson and the importance of the center's new workforce program.
You know, I'm just most excited to get students in the door and to get our classes up and running. We've missed having our program participants.
The classes she refers to are workforce readiness programs meant to help the community transition into careers. In reporting for NSU TV News, I'm Davion Telsey.
James, what is your favorite flavor meat pie?
Well, I like them all, but a crawfish meat pie will always make me happy.
Well, meat pies were the star of the show as Natchitoches came out to celebrate. NSU TV's Jordan Johnson was on site to chow down and kick his heels up. Here's Jordan.
Here at the Natchitoches Riverfront, and right now behind me there's dancing, games, and live music. Because today they are celebrating the Natchitoches Meat Pie Festival. The Meat Pie Festival is back, and the post-COVID crowds came to celebrate a family-friendly event. Local businesses and vendors crowded the riverfront.
We try to get involved in a lot of community events to boost, community participation, and we like to also, help community.
Giving back.
Yeah, try to give back to the community.
Jelvis and other entertainers had the crowd on their feet and dancing as the community came together to enjoy a great weekend.
I love the community it brings together with all the food, and everybody loves meat pies. The food trucks, that's the only reason I came tonight.
With people dancing the night away to the sounds of the Zydeco bands and eating the delicious meat pies, I think it's time for me to go join them. I'm Jordan Johnson with NSU TV News Service.
We're going into break, but we still have more to share.
We got a great sports package from a fellow NSU TV sportscaster.
Stay tuned for more to come.
3, 2, 1, and we're back.
I can't wait to be on ESPN.
That's when you put a little pressure on here. Come in.
I'm filming for ESPN Plus.
I work with sports information.
We're working the instant replay cameras for NSU Athletic.
Please tailgate of the game. Just to be right here on the field, getting all the action, it feels good.
I love doing it because this is something I want to go in as a career.
10 out of 10. This is literally my dream since I've been a freshman in high school. I'm now a freshman in college, and I get to call live college football games on air. It's amazing. This is my dream.
Does anybody have any other questions?
Thanks for staying tuned into NSU TV News.
Homecoming week ended with the Demon football team taking on Southeastern Missouri, and NSU TV reporter Colin Vidros got reactions from NSU athletic staff.
That's right, James. Northwestern State has made their presence known in 2022. With soccer in second place and football in first place in the Southland Conference, the possibilities for success are at their fingertips.
Northwestern State has seen positive changes over the past few months. The Demons and Lady Demons have found a way to win, and the success is golden.
I tell you, we've had a great fall so far, and we're not done. You know, I think you talk about soccer specifically. We're number 2 in the conference. We're probably hopefully in there. Football 3-0, as you mentioned, in the conference is huge. The 2 home games that we've had conference-wise have been great. Coming back and beating Lamar and beating Nichols in the last second and getting an onside kick and all that stuff. So it's been a whirlwind.
Since his hiring in January, Bostian helped NSU raise over $2 million geared towards fixing facilities.
We've got a lot of stuff accomplished. I'm excited about where we're at and where we want to go. And the culture I've tried to create and want to create is, it's all hands on deck. Everybody's in this together, and we're going to do whatever it takes to be successful.
And for the first time in a long time, Northwestern State football has found their way at the top of the Southland Conference at the right time.
I thought you saw there a mature team come together and control the things that they can control, overcome the adversity. And, I thought our players did a great job of executing what we needed to do to get a road win in the conference.
Northwestern State notches their first 3-0 conference start since 2002 after beating Houston Christian on Saturday. They faced a tough SEMO team this weekend that's nationally ranked in the FCS, but as Coach Brad Lair says, they take it one game at a time.
Southeast Missouri coming in 5-1, ranked, top 15, has had some big wins in the FCS. So you're seeing a good football team come to your place, and I think that's, this time of year, that's what you want.
Leading the charge is Zachary Clement, a former state champion finally finding his footing, and the fans are starting to notice.
like I worked at the golf course this summer, and the guy that owns the golf course told me he hadn't come to a game since like 2004. So I was like, be able to have people come to the games and be excited to watch us play, that's really big time for the community.
As the Demons get set for homecoming this weekend, the focus is simple: play to win. For NSU TV News, I'm Colin Vidros.
Creole culture is thriving in Natchez, Louisiana, as the St. Augustine Catholic Church hosts the 2022 Creole Festival. Here is Jordan Johnson with the NSU TV News Service reporting.
Many families are here at the St. Augustine Catholic Church for one reason: to celebrate their Creole heritage with family fun, games, and music.
It's a theme of the church's annual fair. The church has been having fairs for, I can't go tell you how long. It goes way, way back in time. And so every year it's a chance for the community to get together, have fun, eat, and celebrate. And this year is kind of focusing on the Creole culture.
The major part of the Creole culture for this festival was giving back. And the festival organizer gave back by honoring Augustin Matoire by renaming a portion of Highway 493 in Natchez, Louisiana, the Augustin Matoire Memorial Parkway.
Augustin Matoire actually donated the land that this president is standing on. In 1803, he and his brother Louis built the first little chapel, and he really was designing that chapel for his family, the Matoires, to worship him.
Heritage is what brought everyone together, as many families came together to celebrate the Creole family tradition.
Family means everything, coming back together and meeting and greeting and being with your family, and it's like coming back together.
The Creole Fest goes on until Sunday, October 9th. I'm Jordan Johnson, reporting from the NSU TV News Service.
Well, from meat pies to homecoming, NSU TV has been busy covering stories this semester.
We'll look back on some important events in this newscast, and NSU TV News Service is already busy producing new stories for our next newscast.
For NSU TV, I'm James Loring.
And I'm Trevor Williams.
Forcum Demons.